About 2.5 million years ago, our ancestors emerged in Africa. They were not like us. These early humans were shorter and hairier. Their brains were smaller than ours, but they were the first hominids to make and use tools. This was a major step forward. These tools, often simple stones with sharpened edges, were used for scavenging meat and defending against predators. This marked the beginning of the Stone Age. This era would see significant developments in human evolution and cultural advancement. The development and use of tools allowed our ancestors to access more resources. With these resources, they could better provide for themselves and their families. This led to increased chances of survival and reproduction, driving the process of natural selection. The ability to make and use tools also required greater cognitive abilities. This marked the beginning of a feedback loop. The use of tools favored individuals with greater intelligence. This, in turn, led to the development of even more complex tools and behaviors. About 2 million years ago, some early humans began to migrate out of Africa. They journeyed into Asia and Europe. These early explorers adapted to new environments. They encountered different plants, animals, and climates. These migrations were driven by a combination of factors. Climate change played a role, as did the need to find new sources of food and water. In these new lands, they continued to evolve. One such group of early humans were the Neanderthals. They thrived in Europe and Western Asia for hundreds of thousands of years. Neanderthals were skilled toolmakers and hunters. They even had larger brains than modern humans. However, they eventually disappeared. The reasons for the Neanderthals' disappearance remain a subject of debate among scientists. Some theories suggest competition for resources with Homo sapiens, while others point to climate change or interbreeding. About 300,000 years ago, our own species, Homo sapiens, appeared. We evolved in Africa. Homo sapiens possessed a unique combination of physical and cognitive traits that allowed them to thrive. Homo sapiens had a more developed frontal lobe. This allowed for abstract thought, planning, and complex language. This proved to be a crucial advantage in their competition with other hominid species. Over time, Homo sapiens outcompeted other human species. They spread across the globe. They became the dominant human species on Earth. This was a pivotal moment in human history. As Homo sapiens spread, they developed new technologies and social structures. They created art, music, and religion. The invention of agriculture around 10,000 years ago was a turning point. Agriculture allowed humans to settle in one place. They could cultivate crops. This led to larger populations and the rise of civilizations. With settled life came new forms of social organization. From these early beginnings, human societies grew and changed. They developed writing, mathematics, and government. They built cities and empires. The journey of humanity is long and complex, but it all began with those first steps in Africa. It is a journey that continues to this day.